Hello, everyone. Welcome
Welcome.
to the Coast to Coast podcast. I'm Ant. I'm joined by my co-hosts Vitor and Jacob, as usual. It is
Welcome.
Wednesday, September
My dudes.
19th, not Monday like I did last week. Of course, it was on 9/11 as well that I make a mistake like that, but we're here,
Yeah.
and
What's today's date again?
it's the 18th, 7 days after. 11 plus 7. I can do math. Don't worry.
Let's go.
I good numbers. Yeah. So I hope everyone listening at home or wherever you're doing, whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing.
Celebrated 9/11.
No, I hope you're doing great.
That was a whole week ago.
It was. Yep. So yeah, boys, how are we doing? What's been new? What's going on in our lives?
Dude, I feel great. After working at Taco Bell for a total of 6 weeks, I have quit.
You have?
Yeah, I got my serving job back at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, nice.
So I'm working less hours again and making more money, and it's just kind of loving life.
Nice. So you have more free time.
I do. Free time to go see the Chiefs lose against the Saints in Arrowhead. I've never been to an NFL game before. I couldn't be more fucking ecstatic.
Isn't it Gay House Stadium now? You should get it right.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ref Ball Stadium.
Yeah, ref ball state. Do you think that the Saints will get the game robbed from them on a pass
Yeah,
interference?
probably on a pass interference where the DB is going for and barely touches the
No,
receiver's booty hole.
That's a PI. It's always
I
a
just-
PI.
I don't see
Always.
how, because I've seen so many people, like I've seen Bengals fans saying, "Nah, that was clear day PI." I'm like, bro, that's ticky tacky for one,
No.
and he's going for the ball.
You
It-
see,
like,
I completely disagree. It's not tiki taki at all. He was early.
but he's trying to make a catch on
I-
the
I
ball.
don't,
I
care, I
understand-
don't care what he's trying.
I
He's
understand
early.
what you're saying with making a play on the ball, but the problem is that it's not
He's
even
way
that
early.
it's that he arrives early and impedes the receiver's chance to make a play on the ball as well. Even if that's not his
I-
intent, you know. It's a tough one. It really is tough, and it ultimately comes down to your interpretation of the rules in the NFL. But it seems like the popular opinion and they ruled in the game was that he was early and it impeded the receiver's ability to catch the ball.
I view this in the same way that I view Hail Marys, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's fourth and forever. You're probably not gonna get that unless you make the catch. In that instance, where they're all like just jumping up trying to go for the ball, whether you bump into someone or not, the likelihood of that being completed is next to none. And I don't want to reward the play that wasn't going to be made.
Sure, but that's also a different story than what we have here. Yeah, he's making a throw downfield because it's 4th and 16. He needs the first. The receiver, I don't remember who it was. Was it Rice?
Rice.
He definitely had a shot at catching that ball.
He was open. He was open. Ball come to his hands.
Now you are
Definitely
right
had a play
on the Hail Mary opportunities. It is an unwritten rule to just not, unless it's
Yeah,
like
refs,
so bad
are,
where they straight up
yeah, no,
tackle a player. They might
refs
call
are
it.
usually lenient with Hail Marys.
Yeah. Because that would be bullshit. Like really, the guy
Never
threw
gonna
it
be a
60
clean play in a
yards.
Hail Mary.
The guy
Never.
threw it 60 yards in the air for a jump ball, and now you're gonna spot him at the 1. Like that's dumb, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I also kind of prefer the way college football treats pass interference with the 15-yard penalty versus spot a foul, but
Yeah. What
that's
didn't they
a different discussion.
Didn't they implement that though recently after the XFL did that? I'm pretty sure the XFL did it first, right?
What do you mean?
I could be
Putting-
wrong, but I think it was the XFL or USFL that did it first a few years ago, where they did it where it's a spot foul inside of 15 yards, and then past 15, it's 15 yards and no longer a spot.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just know college football has always been yards.
Oh, has it? Oh,
College
okay.
football, yeah, it's never been spot a foul in college.
Okay, gotcha. I prefer the way that the USFL XFL does it. Personally, I think
That's
it's,
fair.
How did they do it?
it's a
So-
spot foul within 15 yards, and then anything
Oh, that
past
one, okay,
15
yeah.
is a 15-yard penalty.
Okay.
And you,
But I mean, think about it, right? If it's a deep throw, the DB has no chance of playing the ball and he just makes a blatant PI that's just 15 yards. Like,
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. It's way better than like a Jalen Hurts on Monday Night Football trying to get a PI call down the field, forcing the ball downfield. Luckily, no call was made, and the ball was picked off by the Falcons to close out that game. But like that's what you would get otherwise. And he tried to do it multiple.
Yeah.
The Eagles in particular have been pretty bad, like actors in that way, where they try to get a call to benefit them late in the game like that. They did it against the Seahawks last year. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that it
But
doesn't
yeah,
get
no,
called.
and right, it does go both ways, like Anthony said, because there's also times when, oh, it's a 60-yard pass downfield, but it's underthrown, so the receiver turns around and the DB is running, he bumps into him, and you get a PI for 60 yards on
Right.
like an underthrown
but
football when it's really not PI.
but I think we can draw a line there because that example is completely unintentional by the defender and he's being punished. But then
Exactly.
you are
So
punishing the offense because I mean a
Okay.
guy making a play that's not on the ball, he has no chance on the ball and makes a PI on the receiver. The defense gets rewarded for that for making a foul. So I
right,
don't know.
but it goes both ways in the sense of the offense underthrew the football. You're not going to reward them for that.
No,
So you're
I
punished.
completely agree with that.
I think a good compromise is 15 yards. We have 15 yards for a lot less egregious stuff like
15
taunting.
yards for I was about to say 15 yards for spiking a football, but that was delay of game.
Yeah, that was delay of game. But the taunting penalty on, I think they called it taunting on London after he scored that touchdown. Really? Really? Come on now. I mean, he's doing a celebration. This is ridiculous. And it wasn't even directed at a player on the other team. It was stupid.
Yeah, this isn't a Baker Mayfield KU situation.
Yeah, but I think
My
15
goat.
is a good compromise. You're still giving a lot of yards, and in a midfield situation, the offense is at the 45-yard line, their own. 15 yards is a big deal. You know, that's now a viable enough kick, to get 3 points on the board. So
Yeah, I 100% agree. I also think it's kind of hilarious that, well, I guess it's getting into recap, but I think it's so funny that Saquon's drop ball had a butterfly effect that caused me to win a fantasy league because I had Kirk Cousins and I was down by like 4.5 points. And so the Saquon drop gave Kirk a chance to go and get a touchdown, which he did. And it won me the league over Tory. The same day Seattle Mariners lost.
It's actually unbelievable.
yeah. Yeah, what a snowball. It really was. And it's unfortunate that he's getting all this shit because he's like their best player on either side of the ball. And he makes one mistake and all the Eagles fans coping and blaming him over the defense. It's pretty funny.
Yes. It's so dumb. Like, people make drops, but prevent and defense,
That's malpractice.
4 plays in a row.
Malpractice.
4 plays in a row. It's worse than Engage 8 against Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Don't mention it. God damn it, man. But you're right.
Is Steve Wilkes still your DC?
No, it's Nick Sorensen is the main guy, but we also have Staley down there helping out.
Okay.
So it's kind of like
Is that Daniel Sorens's dad?
No,
Oh.
I doubt
brother?
it. No, he's Nick
Mother?
Sorensen. He's been with the staff for a while, for a few years. So
Oh, okay.
he was an assistant under Sala, assistant under Miko. So he's been around. And the lucky thing is, the way that they have it structured now, I don't think he's going to be a head coaching candidate in the future. So we'll be able to keep him around and have some stability there. But we'll see. I saw a tweet the other day. Someone was making a funny meme because the whole rage in the NFL right now is Clint Kubiak, the offensive play caller for the Saints in their 2 weeks of dominance so far. And we have another Kubiak in our coaching staff. I think it's Clay Kubiak, and people were like, they're just making him out of a factory now, aren't they? Yeah, so there's
That's
a lot of people laughing about that, and like, man, we could have like a few Kubiaks coaching offenses. in the next few years.
How long has it been since Gary retired?
I want to say maybe 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah. It's been too long since we had a good Kubiak.
I mean, he's still involved with some team, right? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or maybe
I mean,
he's
if he was,
just,
it'd be the Vikings.
or maybe he just hangs around. 2016. That's earlier than I thought.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was 2019.
Or maybe he just hangs around the Niners because everyone does. I guess I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
You know, Mike Shanahan hangs around all the time too, of course. But yeah, cool stuff. That game against the Chiefs for you there should be an exciting one. We'll see how the Saints look against the Eagles this week. Barufi,
Yeah.
how are you doing and what's new?
After Thursday, I was in,
Shambles.
I was in denial. I was in shambles.
Were you fighting tears or were you
No,
just
I
like
mean,
apathetic?
no. But definitely felt numb.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Fair.
watching
It
that
was-
game had me shaking my head.
It was the worst day of my life as a Dolphins fan. Yeah, I was there at the stadium, so definitely not a good experience. But other than that, life is bigger than football. I've been doing great.
Cool.
And
I
not,
do want to
nothing,
hear
nothing
your
really
thoughts.
changed, but
Well, actually, we can wait and get into that on the recap because it is gonna
you want to hear my thoughts on?
we can talk about it whenever we get to
Right.
the game.
Right.
But last thing I want to say before we do move on to the next segment. How is it that Anthony is always right about everything? He's never wrong until the
what?
Vikings are hosting the Niners.
Yep.
What's funny though is this season, I don't know if you've been reading all my like Discord messages or anything, but this season in particular, it seems like everything I say the exact opposite happens. It's really funny. It is really funny.
Because I think you shit on Marvin Harrison like an hour before the game.
Dude, okay, because at first I was criticizing Kyler in that game against the Bills because it's like you're missing a wide open guy, blah blah blah. Then you go back and watch the tape and it's like, dude, Marvin Harrison's routes were so fucking awful and he wasn't open much. He was open a couple times late in the game. That's when Kyler ignored him. It's like, no shit, you just spent 3 quarters playing like ass on the field. Yeah, he's going to ignore you now. And then, mere hours later, he has a masterclass and breaks out. So it was pretty funny. Even other ones, like I was like, I'd be surprised if McCaffrey goes on IR.
And then, like,
An hour later, he goes placed on IR, and it's reported that it's his worst day since the initial injury. I'm like, oh my god, you've got to be kidding me! How is this happening?
Yeah, Madden curse might be real, Anthony.
Man, I can't believe it. Luckily we don't have a. We'll get into it, but we don't have too bad of a schedule ahead, and with our offensive injuries.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Dude, I just want to bit. Oh, well, actually, we'll get into it.
All right. I guess if you guys are all good on the weekly catch up, I can talk a little bit about the movies I watched this week.
Yeah, go for it.
Nothing much. I didn't spend a lot of time watching films, but I did watch 3 new movies. First one is Rebel Ridge. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix release, but it wasn't produced by Netflix. I wish it got a theatrical release because it was actually pretty good. I thought it was a really nice and intense, still very restrained and quiet procedural thriller. So I would definitely check that one out. I thought it was a really entertaining time. It kind of loses a little bit of footing in the third act, but it's not too much to where it takes you out of the experience. The lead actor, Aaron Pierre, this is the first thing I've seen him in, I'm pretty sure, and he was fantastic. Then I watched Beetlejuice. Oh, did I talk about this last week? Beetlejuice?
You did talk about Beetlejuice last week.
Okay, never mind. Good, but entertaining, but
Not
really
good.
overstuffed. Pretty
6 out of
mediocre.
10.
Original.
Yeah, I gave it a 56%. But the other one is Speak No Evil. If you guys are familiar at all with... Huh?
Yes, you talked so bad about the trailer, which I also didn't think was good because I saw it whenever I watched The Crow. But I do want to see this movie.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I think you should go see it. After 4 months of watching just an awful trailer for this film, And on top of the fact that they're remaking a 2022 Danish film, I haven't seen the original yet. I do plan on seeing it now. But the fact that they did that also just felt like really weird and kind of like a cash grabby type of thing on top of the bad trailer. But it ended up being a really fun experience, a really interesting, nice thriller film. And James McAvoy is absolutely fantastic. He plays
I
these
love
roles.
his acting.
He plays these unhinged characters a little too well. It's kind of scary in a way. This one and then Kevin Wendell Crumb in Split and Glass. But he's just
Bill and
fantastic.
it as well.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
unhinged in it, but like he definitely plays that like borderline going insane role well.
Right, yeah. And I think that one maybe more also is like the fact that he's in dire straits and stuff, but regardless, everything he's really good. He's a fantastic actor and he was really magnetic in a way, in a really creepy, unnerving way. He was magnetic in this film. He really, everyone does a good job in the cast, but he really does steal the show in my opinion. That's just kind of what he is as an actor at this point. Uh and I thought the way that they played with the tone a little bit, especially in the first half of the film, was really creative and unique, and just really interesting. It's the more that you learn about the host family, the James McAvoy's family, the more you learn about them, the more sort of intense and suspenseful things get, the more weird and creepy things get, the more that the musical score is used as well. The musical score is almost non-existent through the first half, and I'm sorry if this is. I'm not trying to do spoilers, but I don't think I've done too
Taylor
many.
does enough of those.
Yeah, the trailer's already. Yeah, if you've seen the trailer, you know what's gonna happen. But there's no musical score through the first half of the film, really. And then once it finally takes a turn and the music starts getting louder and crescendos more and more as you get through the final act of the film. And I thought that was really nice pairing uh, with the narrative. Really nice cohesion on those levels. And yeah, overall, just a fun experience. The humor is also pretty funny. Like it's really funny, actually. I was laughing
Is it
throughout
funnier
it.
than Barbarian?
Hmm. I think for me it was, yeah, actually.
Damn,
But I'm
that's high
interested.
praise.
But I'm interested to see what you think about it. I don't know. This humor, it's very much that awkward, creepy, dark kind of humor to it. But I don't know. It really worked for me. So I had a good time
I
with
mean,
that
I
one.
was laughing at the kills in the crow. I thought the kills in the crow were hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was laughing at, in my opinion, though.
Oh, really? No, I just thought those were objectively funny.
Yeah, I was more laughing at the crow at that point in the film, but some of those kills were legitimately good. But this
Yeah,
one, I was laughing. I was very much like I was having a good time with it the whole way through. So fun
that's
stuff.
good. Is Barbarian like a good like cinematic comp as far not like storyline wise, but like as far as rating wise, like
Actually,
7 out of
yeah,
10?
yeah. This one I gave a 72%. Barbarian's probably in that 68 to 72 range for me as well. So yeah, decent comp.
Yeah, I'll probably really like it then.
Yeah, fun time at the movies. I'm excited for The Substance, which comes out, I believe, this week. It's going to be another horror. It's like a body horror film. So we'll see how that goes. Transformers 1 also comes out this week. It's a kid's movie, but I'll still watch it. I probably take my brother to it. Um,
I probably won't. I don't know why. I'm just not a big animated movie in theaters guy.
it really depends. Like I went and rewatched over the summer. They re-released the two Spider-Verse films in theaters.
Oh, okay. I would probably watch those.
Those, I mean, I liked those movies when I first saw them, but I always thought they were overrated. This watch through over the summer, seeing them in theaters again, they hit so much harder. Like it was just such a great experience. I love those movies now. I liked them before
Yeah.
again, but yeah.
I think my favorite animated movie that I've seen in theater, and this is gonna be, it could be recency bias, but I genuinely thought Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was like an. I thought that movie was so good.
Mm-hmm. Solid film. Absolutely.
I
All right.
remember all the talk on Twitter, right? People were saying that animated movies are for children, not for adults.
That's
That's
bullshit.
Yeah, Puss in Boots is a prime example of that.
South Park is also like one of my favorite shows. Oh, I guess that's like for adults, but I like animation,
Look,
and
there's a very, very distinct difference between uh smart movies made for kids and dumb movies made for kids. You can make a movie directed at children and still apply it to all audiences to where it can be enjoyable.
Barbie
Stuff
is a
like,
great example of that.
sure, I thought it was a little too adult at times. I think they could have toned it down, but sure, absolutely. But as far as the animated sphere goes, I think we all love Ratatouille here.
Oh yeah,
That's another great example, right? So you can do this. You can have this fine line of children's movie, but it's thematically deep. There's a lot of really interesting stuff going on. There's nice stuff for the adults that are watching that they can enjoy as well. Right now, we have this sort of counterculture against that for some reason, and it's really weird. It's you're not the target audience. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, who is the target audience? Dumb children? Like, we want smart children, you know, that type of thing. It's like the Minecraft trailer, you know what I mean? People were pushing back against the criticism for the Minecraft trailer. It's like, who is it for?
it
This
looks
isn't for
stupid.
children. This is for 2-year-olds. This isn't for children. Like, genuinely, watch that trailer.
Mario is a great movie for both adults and kids.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Another better, much better. I haven't seen Minecraft movie. Nobody has yet, but it's gonna be a much better Jack Black movie than fucking Minecraft.
Dude, that fucking movie is gonna be so bad. You just
I
have that
can't wait.
feeling. You just have that feeling sometimes when you're like, oh man, this is going to be awful. I had that with the
Yeah.
Crow remake. This is going
Yeah.
to be so fucking bad. And there's no way in hell that movie is good. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope it's an enjoyably bad, but it's not just kid humor, because I won't enjoy it. But like, if it at least has like some adult jokes that are just like so bad it's good, I'll be appreciative of it.
I doubt it. Like I said, some of the direction of children's movies right now, especially the big mainstream IPs and whatnot, have been going in such a bad direction in that
Mhm.
regard. The fucking
Yeah.
Despicable Me 4, which came out this summer, I think I said it on the show
You
maybe.
said it is the worst movie you've seen.
No, not that. But I did feel like I got lobotomized watching it. By the end of it, I mean, I am slumped in my cinema seat. I'm just slumped over. My eyes like feel
That
so
bad?
heavy. It was so bad. It's so bad. It's unbelievable. There's one joke that I thought was funny in that movie. One in a whole 90-minute to 2-hour runtime, which is already ridiculous. The fact that it's getting a little bit longer than 90 minutes now for kids' movies too. Like, do you really think
Yeah.
children are going to sit there that long? Come on. I mean, we're talking about we're not the target audience. You're not even making movies for your target like that are the correct
Right.
length. So dumb. Anyway, movie rant over, I guess.
Oh fuck! I forgot to bitch about this earlier. So you sorry, real quick. UFC 306 was a fucking letdown,
Oh,
and everyone expected it to be. Like, the cinematics were actually really cool. If you want to look up like UFC 306 imagery or like the sphere, I think you'll actually be appreciative of this.
oh yeah, it was at the Sphere. That's right.
But the main event was fucking awful. The co-main was even worse, and the whole card just didn't do much for me. I thought the undercard was actually really exciting, but the main event was terrible. And I think a large part of it was that with the sphere, you only have stands on like
One half.
40% of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't get any energy in the fights. If you watched it with audio on, it was literally quiet in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a miserable experience. There's no energy in those fights.
Yeah, that's how they structured it. So all the things on the main stage play out because it's meant for concerts and stuff. Yeah.
Right. It's not built for UFC,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought UFC did a great job production wise. But like Dana White said, you can put 20 million into production, but you can't control the fight.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Looks like this will maybe just be a
Yeah.
failed experiment type of thing. Who knows?
Well, they were never going to go back anyway, so
oh,
thank
really?
God.
Oh.
Yeah, he said that. He was like, "This is a once in a lifetime thing. It's too expensive to go back, so we're gonna do it once and then call it quits."
Gotcha.
Um,
Imagine watching
on
Interstellar
another
on this
note,
thing.
oh dude, it'd be so fucking lit. Oh, also tickets were $3,000 whenever they first dropped
Jesus
for
fucking Christ.
nosebleeds.
Oh,
Just like, bruh. But
I'm watching
anyways,
two ants
we can
fight.
move on. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Next up, we haven't talked much baseball since our return. And the MLB postseason is right around the corner at this point. Teams are getting eliminated left and right and will continue to be over the next 2 weeks. So we thought we'd give our predictions for what will happen. Oh, that's the wrong tab. For what will happen here. We will present and we will turn on my display capture. There we go. Very nice. The March to October, this is courtesy of Jacob. He created this slideshow, so thank you very much.
Yeah, I did it while working. Shout out Fidelity Bank.
Nice. Allegedly.
Alleged. It's okay. I got manager approval.
Okay. Nice. They're fellow baseball fans, clearly.
Yeah. Play
Alright.
semi-pro football.
So
Do
if
the
you want to
booty.
present, I mean, I know I'm the clicker here, but if you want to present it, we can do it that way, or I can just.
Yeah,
turn
I
on-
mean, this was mostly just a title screen. We could go ahead and move on to the next
Okay.
one. I wanted to do it in a sense where like you could see each individual team a little bit more pronounced than the graphic was last year. So so
No way.
so on this screen we have the 1 seed, the Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees with Juan Soto, their second best player. On the left side we got the 2 seed, the Cleveland Guardians with Tristan McKenzie, the guy who's not even on their team. And then we got 3, the Houston Astros with Jose Altuve throwing it.
God. Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. This is just so we could go over the current standings. We can move on to the next slide.
Okay.
Then we got Baltimore Orioles as the 4 seed. They're currently 84 and 66. Royals are the 5 seed. They were 82 and 69. These are all
As of
what's
yesterday.
it called? As of yesterday morning, yes. And then Minnesota Twins are the 6th seed at 79 and 71. I think they lost again today. 79.
Huge.
Next slide. Teams that are still in the hunt. We got the Detroit Tigers. They're 1.5 wild card games back at 78 and 73. They're probably making the postseason. And then we got the Seattle Mariners at 73. 2 wild card games back, but they are only 4 divisional games back. So it's not impossible that they win this.
Yeah. He's got a yo-yo. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Tarek Skubal, by the way. Cinematic shot. I actually really like the picture.
Yeah, except you blew it up. It's all right though. Don't worry about it.
I actually didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, that's weird. All
Next slide.
right. Okay.
All right, we got my favorite player on each team. Actually, that's a lie. I've just chose because he's the best player on the
Yo,
Brewers.
is that Justin Fields, bro, playing for the Brewers?
William Contreras is way better than Justin Fields is.
Yo, I'm looking at Justin Fields.
You're not gonna lie. That's kind of a
It
good
looks so
comparison.
much like Fields.
Yeah. Holy shit.
All right, so in the NL, we got the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1 seed. They're not going to lose that more than likely. The player I chose to represent them is Zach Wheeler. He's been their ace all year. The LA Dodgers are 89 and 61 as the 2 seed, led by team captain Joe Kelly. And the 3 seed is the Milwaukee Brewers at 87 and 63, led by Williams Contreras.
Go Fields.
Williams. Did you mean to say that?
No, I didn't say Williams.
I'll be back in 10 seconds. You guys keep going.
Okay.
All right.
The 4 seed is the San Diego Padres. Put in the middle is a cinematic shot of the biggest douche canoe in baseball.
Jesus.
The fifth seed is the Phoenix Serpientes, otherwise known as the Arizona Diamondbacks.
True.
Middle picture, or sorry, the left picture is Ketel Marte. He's a dog. I had a home run hit by him right at my face, and I dropped it, sadly.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I was in Arizona. It dropped to the ground, and this bitch clawed it out of my hand. I was mad. Anyways, then we got the New York Mets. Pictured is Pete Alonso. I think they're still currently, but I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah, they were.
And then on the next slide, we got the Atlanta Braves. Pictured is Ozzy Albies, probably the most overrated second baseman in baseball. And they're one wild card back. And then we got the Chicago Cubs, which are at the time were 5 wild cards game back. They're probably not making the playoffs.
But hey,
So it's
honorable
really,
mention.
yeah, good honorable mention. Next slide.
I like how they're the Hunt, and I believe. Oh no, they were the Hunt too. Okay.
No, they're both the Hunt. I copy pasted that text box.
All right.
Alrighty, so on the left we got Broofy's prediction. He didn't get us our or his playoff predictions. He just got the World Series matchups. So his prediction is Dodgers versus Yankees. Pretty solid. I think that's pretty accurate and probably the most likely outcome.
Boo.
And then his preferred matchup is the GOAT Royals going against Brewers. I love this matchup because it's winnable.
All right.
My prediction is I got Padres to beat the. No! I fucked up.
You fucked up on your own prediction.
I fucked up. No. I put Padres over Astros, but that doesn't make sense because I didn't have Astros making playoffs.
What? How? You clearly do think they're making the playoffs. I mean, it's written right there.
Yeah, let's just ignore where I put Mariners as the AL West winner. My prediction: Padres are gonna beat the Astros and win their first World Series. Yeah, go Padres. But I prefer the Royals to beat the Diamondbacks in 7. I think that'd be a lot more fun.
Damn,
As a
T-Backs
Royals
is back
fan.
to back.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
mean, hey, they're still ahead of schedule, especially with how bad Corbin Carroll played this.
Yeah, that's true.
But my playoffs go as follows: New York Yankees and Philadelphia Phillies as 1 seeds, Guardians and Dodgers as 2 seeds, and then Astros and the Brewers as the 3 seed. The first wildcard team in both conferences I had as Royals Padres. That's not going to happen. Well, it's possible because Orioles have also lost out since this, but probably not going to happen. Then we got Orioles and D-backs, and then we got Tigers and Mets.
Very nice.
10 seconds has not been 10 seconds. And
Oh,
then we got the correct outcome.
No Dude, we all know that now that you've said this, it's going to jinx, and like the Phillies are somehow going to miss the playoffs. Like that's just what's going to happen. Have they even clinched?
Yes, they have definitely.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say if they haven't clinched, they're missing now.
I don't think they could get worse record than the Cubs. So yeah, they've probably clinched.
They technically haven't yet. It says.
What?
So, according to MLB app, the only team who's clinched is the Brewers so far. They've clinched their division.
Well, that makes sense because the NL Central sucks. Anyways, Anthony, explain your correct pick'ems.
Sure thing. I don't expect too much movement at this point in the season. There's only 9 or 10 games left for each team. But I have them as follows. In the AL, we've got the Yankees, Astros, and Guardians as the division winners. And then the 3 wildcard teams are going to be the Orioles, Royals, and Tigers. Then for the NL, the 3 division winners will be the Philadelphia Phillies, Los Angeles Dodgers, and the Milwaukee Brewers. And then the 3 wildcard teams will be the San Diego Padres, Arizona Diamondbacks, and the Atlanta Braves, who are currently out of the picture, but I think that they can climb back in. Especially, did we determine they had a series over the Mets?
Yes, they do.
Okay, yeah. So I think that could be a big swing. Ultimately, my World Series prediction, I think this will be a really fun matchup. It's one team that's incredibly stacked on both sides of the ball, and then the other one is arguably ahead of schedule as well, but also still super phenomenal on both sides as well. The Orioles versus the Phillies, I think that would be a really fun World Series matchup.
I do too. I am curious to see how you think the Astros surpass the Guardians. But
I don't think did I put them in seed order on that?
oh, you might not have,
I
but
think I
that's
was
what
just
I thought
listing
you
my
had.
teams.
Okay. Well, that would make more sense because I also was kind of confused on how you had that. But
I mean, how many? I mean, realistically, let's see.
I think they're like 5 games back or 6 games back.
Yeah, it looks like 6. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I definitely don't see that happening.
Yeah, you did have the Astros above the Guardians in your order.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really change much.
Yeah, certainly not affecting my predictions here. But yeah, I hope I'm right. I'm usually pretty good at getting stuff like this right. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Flip a coin. All right.
Hey, your team's not involved, so you're more likely to be right.
Maybe. It's fucking Giants, I swear. Uh, is there anything else after this, or?
No, this was the last slide that I didn't want you
Oh,
to see.
gotcha. A
Yeah.
little special surprise. Well, I appreciate your confidence in my predictions.
Yeah. I think if the Astros somehow come up to be the 2 seed, then at that point you're just magic.
I'm back, and I came to say the Marlins are winning the World Series.
That's a
A team that is mathematically eliminated.
next
Oh,
year,
okay.
next year.
bold strategy, Cotton.
Okay.
We'll see if it pays off for him.
I haven't done my ESPN picks yet, so let me make the picks, and I'll tell you what my record is.
Alrighty.
Uh,
While Broofy's doing that, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony has a mystery segment for
yeah, I've
us.
got a secret segment. This is
I'm
just a
15 for
very.
17, bro. Fuck.
This is just like a talky thing. I just wanted to, I don't know, see what you guys could
Hot
come up
chips
with
with limes.
as a fun little thing here. But with overreactions that go around and everything, one thing that occurs a lot during this type of period are people baiting others into a reaction through some kind of controversial statement. So I have a few topics here, and I want you guys to give me your best example of trying to bait that fan base of whatever
How
thing that
many?
is.
How many?
We don't have to do all of them, but I have 10 of them written here.
Okay.
So the first
I'll
one,
think of a few on the fly.
well, it's not just about NFL though, is what I'm saying. This is about anything.
Okay, you
Okay.
got me. Okay.
All right. So the first one here is try to bait a reaction of the Star Wars fan base. Give me a hot take or something about Star Wars that you're gonna bait of the fan base into arguing with you. Yeah, whenever you come up with it, you're free to say
The One Ring is so much better than the lightsaber. Like, it's actually not even close.
What's your reasoning? Why?
I mean, have you looked at it, bro? Like, have you seen what it does to the mind of a man?
Have you seen how cool a lightsaber is?
I don't care I don't care how cool it looks. Look at the effects of a ring, man.
Dude,
no.
there's
Holy shit, you
so
wear it.
many too. There's so many. Kylo Ren was a better villain than Darth Vader.
Well,
Whoa!
I think Darth Vader actually looks kind of mid.
Whoa! All
There's
right,
no
here we go.
shot.
This is spicy now. That's what I call
no
bait.
shot.
That's what I call
You
bait.
think
Holy
that.
shit. This is great. These are great baits. Good job, guys.
Mace Windu is a shitty character and is only only fan loved because Samuel L. Jackson plays him.
That's actually
I
true, though. That's
I don't
true.
know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
a lot of
know.
people wouldn't like that opinion.
No, I don't think so. Actually, I think a lot of people who've seen like the Clone Wars or read comics or anything, do agree.
Makes
He's like a
you
piece of shit.
cool because he has purple
No,
lightsaber.
I mean, yeah, crazy random people like that, but I think people who know about the lore, you remember you're trying to bait the fan base. I think people who know the lore and stuff
I have
actually
another
think
one.
Mace Windu is a
Jar
pretty.
Jar Binks was not that bad of a character.
There you go. That's another good one.
It's one I stand by. I actually don't hate Jar Jar.
Yeah, I kind of hate him. So, good, Bruford. You said you had another.
Yeah, Sauron is far better than Darth Vader.
Stop mentioning
he's
Lord of
not.
the Rings. God damn it. That's the next topic. Fuck.
Yeah, you make your whole personality about Lord of the Rings, dude.
Because it is, Jacob. Because it is.
Okay, I'll piss off Lord of the Rings fans. Gandalf is mid in comparison to Dumbledore.
Shut the fuck up. Shut.
Yes, he took the bait. Congratulations. He took the bait.
I can't let that
that's
go. I
funny.
can't tell. I can't let that slide.
Well,
Like,
come up
what?
with your own bait for Lord of the Rings. Even if
Me?
you don't agree with it. You don't have to agree with these things. You just
No,
come up with
I
a
know,
bait
I know, I
topic.
know, I know.
Yeah.
I think Darth Vader looks sick as hell. I don't actually think he looks mid.
Yeah, Severus Snape is 10 times the character that Saruman is.
I agree.
Ooh.
You also are a Saruman hater. I don't like Saruman.
No, not that I'm a Saruman hater. Snape is one of the best characters ever in fiction. Severus Snape is a phenomenal character. If you gave me a
Jar
silly
Jar
character,
Binks is a better character aid in Phantom Menace than Gollum is in the entirety of Lord of the Rings.
okay, that's just silly. That is just silly. Okay, I'll give you my take, Anthony.
Okay.
Frodo is better than Sam.
Do you think that's? I mean, I guess so.
No, I think
Most
Sam
people
is
like
better,
Sam a lot
but
more,
I think Sam is better, but that would definitely get a few fans heated. That's
for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right.
I
If
have
you
another one.
guys, okay,
Legolas is overrated.
That's a widely agreed upon opinion. I don't agree with it, but that's a
I
widely
don't agree.
agreed
I don't
opinion.
agree with it either. I don't agree.
I agree. That's
I
my
do
bait.
not.
Legolas is overrated,
Mood.
and I could give you reasons why. I
Oh,
believe in it.
dude. Okay, you guys
I
are
have I
gonna
have one
love.
simple kind of argument. I have one simple
Okay,
kind of argument.
I I want to say something real quick because
Go
I
ahead.
talked to my dad about the Lord of the Rings. I told him how I really enjoyed it, and he was telling me and you're gonna love the first part of this, but you're gonna fucking hate the second part of this.
Oh my god.
He was like, dude, I fucking love that franchise. It's honestly such a really well made out one, and I really appreciated what they did with the Hobbit. I thought it was a great trilogy, and I think the overall entirety of the series is a quality film.
Oh my
Uh,
god. That's
Listen,
great bait. That's great bait, though. You know what I
it
mean?
is
The
great
Hobbit
bait. It
trilogy
is
is better
great
than
bait.
Lord of the Rings trilogy. That would be
But
such good
I
bait.
do think most Lord of the Rings fans they get way too hung up on The Hobbit when like comparing it to Lord of the Rings. I think if you watch The Hobbit by itself,
It's mid.
it's a I don't it can't be that mid.
I
It's
enjoy
mid.
it still.
I think it's well crafted. I think it's entertaining. I don't think it has
The
to
Silver
be
Orc is a better character than any villain in the Lord.
Oh my fucking god. There's
I mean
no.
you just know you're wrong. Like you just know you're wrong.
All right.
The Silver Orc is the scariest villain in the entirety of Middle Earth. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're
You
wrong.
are.
You're wrong. Shelob exists,
have-
man. Shelob exists.
I have a factual statement. It's not a hot take whatsoever. It's a factual statement.
Doubt it.
Smeagol is the best written character in the trilogy.
I like I like pretty much every character in Lord of the Rings and Hobbit outside of Big Titty McGee and the Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, here we go. Here's a good bait. Alfred is a better
Oh.
character. Alfred's better than Jar Jar Binks at comic relief.
Ugh. That's
There you go.
Is Banks that bad?
I
I
can't
don't think
stand
so,
him,
but you
man.
get really annoyed watching him.
I immediately am repulsed. Every
Do
time,
you
every single
do
time.
This
you
is a hot take that I actually believe. Playing the entirety of Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga is more than watching any Lord of the Rings movie.
this is passive for
Wow.
blocking. This is passive for blocking. Anthony, do you agree with my Smeagol take?
uh, in any fiction or in the just those books?
I said in the Lord of the Rings, just in the Lord of the Rings. He's the best
Hmm.
written character.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I can disagree with that inherently right now.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's certainly a contender for it. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
What's the next category?
Yeah, the next category is Harry Potter.
Okay, fair.
So any kind of bait, and try to
Yeah,
explain. Try to explain your
I'll
bait.
just say, I'll just say it. I'll just say it, and I'm tired of pretending it. Okay, and I don't hate the guy whatsoever. I actually have Funko Pops of him. I like the character a lot. I like the actor a lot. What he represents, I like it a lot.
Okay.
Not a slander to Harry Potter as a character, but when you compare Harry Potter to other protagonists, it's mid.
Why?
Yeah, Harry.
Let him explain it. I want to hear it.
Okay, so his purpose is to serve as a counter to the death curse. Okay. And I think it's a little bit of a niche to him, the fact that he depends heavily on his friends. But at a certain point in time, dog, Hermione has to let go of you. You know what I mean? Hermione is Harry's Sam. How about that?
Okay.
And it's factual.
All right. If you say
I think
so.
Hermione. I just think Hermione is a far more impactful character than Harry is. Listen, again, I don't hate Harry whatsoever. He's had to put up with a lot of shit. I like Harry. Okay, but when you compare it to a guy like Frodo Baggins.
Yeah.
Just an example. Just an example.
Harry Potter's
Okay.
just Batman for the Wizarding World. That's my take.
Um. So you're saying that if he died, it would have been better?
What? No, his parents died. That was the joke I was making.
No. I know. Oh. Okay. I thought you were making an angle here that Harry surviving was bad for the Wizarding World. That's what I thought you were
Oh
going with.
no. He's the Batman of the Wizarding World.
Mm, okay.
Jacob, do you have any takes for Harry Potter?
Yeah, I'm researching because I know what I want to say, but I gotta make right. So if you
Okay.
guys can fill like 30 more seconds.
Okay.
I'll tell you this one, and I don't agree with it, but it's definitely a hot take. And what's the name of the actor? Let me make the research just to
Who? Just tell me. I might be able to get it.
the guy that plays Dumbledore in the first two films.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
saying.
one that I couldn't.
Dumbledore. Let me give
He
you a name,
recently
just
passed
so
away, didn't he? No, well, he
I think
no. The new Dumbledore actor recently passed away. He passed away, and that's why they replaced him. Um,
okay.
50
So Richard
points to
Harris.
Gryffindor.
Richard Harris played the first one, the first two films.
Hmm,
Michael Gambon
that's right.
played Dumbledore. Yeah, so I definitely do not agree with this, but will definitely create a lot of controversy. Richard Harris's Dumbledore is better than Michael Gambon's Dumbledore.
I was
Ooh,
gonna say that, but I have a better one. Vincent Crabbe's actor change is so meta breaking that it ruins the entirety of Harry.
explain.
So hold on, say that again. I didn't
There's
listen.
Vincent Crabbe getting a new actor entirely ruins the entire series of Harry Potter. Because how does a fat white kid turn into a skinny, tall black man?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, this is gonna ruin the franchise. This is
I
Yeah.
unbelievable.
can't. Honestly,
My
I really could
other
not. I really could not care, to be honest.
my other hot take was gonna be that Harry Potter isn't even top 3 in movie series all time.
Ooh, that
Okay,
would
I mean,
upset
if
Harry
it
Potter fans for sure.
a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I probably disagree with it. I know I
Harry
definitely disagree with
Potter
it.
is not in the same tier as Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and The Godfather.
I agree. I probably agree.
Oh, ooh, you never seen Star Wars?
No, I know, but I'm thinking strictly Lord of the Rings and and Godfather. I probably agree. I would have to maybe rewatch Godfather
Indiana
and watch
Jones,
Star Wars.
Jurassic Park,
Indiana Jones, yes,
Fast and
Indiana Jones. I have
Furious.
to watch. No, Fast and
Jurassic
Furious.
Park
No,
3 is a better movie than Source.
okay, okay, that's a
My
really low
logic,
line.
my logic is that Spinosaurus killing T Rex is more entertaining than the entirety of You're a Wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
What?
Nah, come on, Sorcerer's Stone is
Oh,
good, man.
you're
Come
a
on,
wizard.
Yeah, are a
Sorcerer's Stone.
wizard. I'm a what? God damn it, Harry!
Such a great classic. Oh
Come on,
boy.
come on. Sorcerer's Stone is a comfort movie, man. Come on,
It's
it's a great
easily
movie.
the worst movie in the Harry Potter series.
It's still a good movie.
I always when I was young would get scared of the scene where he goes into the restricted section of the library and the book screams at him.
Yeah.
uh, always got me, especially with the music in that scene too. Really, really good stuff.
I love
score.
Harry Potter, man.
Yeah.
I love Harry Potter.
All right. If we want to move on,
Yeah.
Barufi, I don't know how familiar you are with this franchise. Maybe you don't have to
Okay.
participate if you aren't comfortable with it, but Pokemon.
I can make my hot takes. Oh, I can definitely make my hot
Oh, I
takes.
could
Okay.
definitely make hot takes with
Overrated,
Pokemon, bro.
overrated as well. Overrated as well.
Dude, I believe wholeheartedly in all of these hot takes. Wow.
All right.
Charizard, Pikachu, and Blastoise are the most overrated Gen 1 Pokemon, and their hype is solely based on the fact that the rest of the Gen 1 have mid designs.
You don't like Venusaur?
No, I didn't say Venusaur. I
Oh.
said Charizard, Blastoise.
Well, I
and
know, but you
Pikachu.
said the rest of them have mid designs.
Yes, but also dinosaur dinosaur plant isn't gonna beat out fire breathing dragon.
Sure.
I think Venusaur is way more based than either Charizard or Blastoise. It's also way more viable. Grass poison type is way more effective than flying fire. Being
Okay.
4 times weak to rock is mid, especially when the first gym is rock, and anyone that picks Charmander is a bitch. Eevee also mid, but at least it has a cool idea, cool concept. Also, any Pokemon game released after 2008, I just don't think is good.
Yeah, I don't know if that one's a hot take, really. Honestly.
It is because people love black and white.
Okay, I guess. All right. I have one actually that I'd love to talk about. Uh, so later gen Pokemon always get shit because of the stuff that they're modeled after or whatever. But quite frankly, I've had enough of it. I'm gonna put my foot in the ground, stake my claim. Pokemon like Klefki belong in the universe. and the reason why is because you need to at some point make inanimate objects a thing in this universe, because early on you have things like plants and dinosaurs and stuff, things that were real at some point or are real now, become a Pokemon avatar basically. Why not?
Yep.
Why not objects like a keychain? Why not? What is so threatening about the keychain to you that it's going to hurt your fragile little ego that it's a
fans
Pokemon?
complain about that?
I think most people hate Klefki, especially, but a lot of the inanimate object stuff, yeah,
Oh,
But why?
another hot take. Another hot take.
because they want them to be animals or monsters.
Competitive Pokemon is the worst video game that to you like. It is the worst video game. It is, in my whole basis on this is it is almost purely RNG based. There are things that you can do in the Pokemon games to take RNG, but they're so limited in what they are, and a lot of the winning moves are based on RNG. And if your whole competition is founded upon a chance game, that's dog shit, and it's a shitty formula.
Is this lumped in with the card game as well, or just the video?
I have
game?
nothing. I have no idea anything about the card game, but the
Oh.
card game sucks ass too. Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Monsters, and Magic the Gathering shit on the Pokemon
Yeah.
TCG
And
Yep.
Hearthstone.
and Hearthstone.
Yep. Yep.
But the video game, which is what I did competitively, dog shit format.
Okay. 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 All right. Broofy, if you have any, that's great. If not, we can move on.
I just thought it was always really overwhelming when I was little. I remember I looked at a chart of Pokemon. I was like, nah.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's a game that's marketed at children, but it has so many complex things about it that are not children friendly.
I just never got along with it.
I didn't get into Pokemon until I was 17 because I couldn't grasp what it was. Like, I couldn't understand how to do it correctly. And now that I grasp it, it's too easy to.
Hmm. Okay.
So yeah, it's mid as fuck.
All right. Next topic. This is a little bit more general. It's not going to be based around one franchise. But
Okay.
it's shooters or FPS games in particular.
Your game is dog shit if you shaking screen just to gain benefit on hitboxes. You're actually a Neanderthal and a lesser human because of it. If you play any Call of Duty game competitively since Black Ops 4, I think, or Call of Duty World at War, not World at War, sorry, since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 Call of Duty is the last that I will accept you are a normal playing competitively. If you think multiplayer is better than zombies, you're objectively wrong.
Ooh.
And the best shooters in the current gaming market are all superhero point shooters. So like Paladins and Overwatch. Those games are far outclassing any Call of Duty, any
Oh,
Battlefield,
not
any
Overwatch.
yes.
Not Paladins.
Oh. Oh my
Yeah.
god, you didn't say
Hero sh-
Overwatch. You had me the
hero
whole way until
shooter.
then. That was great bait.
Yeah. Hero shooters are much more enjoyable games than any Call of Duty game. And honestly, the best shooter is probably Apex.
Nah, that is a
Oh,
shit take. That is bad.
that
That is
is
bad.
that is fantastic bait
bad.
though. That is
That
great.
is fantastic.
Well
bait.
done.
That is really great. Okay, I'll say a really good one. CS2 has gotten boring. Counter-Strike as a whole, it's becoming stale. I was a vivid follower of the Counter-Strike pro scene since 2014, 2015. I was a big follower of Counter-Strike. Truly fell off starting in the 2020s. Didn't have the same feeling. Valve never really changed the game. Kind of been the same for years, and just grew and stagnant. The meta never changed competitively. So again, just kind of became stale, really. And Rainbow Six Siege, um, I
Oh,
don't.
Rainbow is a dog shit game.
Yeah, but I was trying to make a hot take out of it, but when it comes to Siege, there's really no hot take. There's just one objective thing about it is that Ubisoft killed it. Like they had the potential to be a great game.
Yeah.
Or maybe the hot take
Here's
that I
my
could
hot
say
take. I have 0 seconds logged on Rainbow. I've never even loaded the game, and I can tell just by hearing about it that people who play it actually have an extra chromosome.
they have an extra chromosome because they play a game they only complain about. When I started complaining about Siege, I stopped playing it.
That
Dude, it's the same
is
thing with For Honor. If you were a For fan,
I play For
you
Honor.
yeah, you hate it, and you play the entire game, and you're just bitching about it. That's why.
Actually, I For Honor is a different experience. I've always had a lot of fun with For Honor.
It's Dead by Daylight for me. I have like 80 plus hours logged on that game, and I spent the entire 80 hours saying, or sorry, 80 days saying that the game is terrible.
But Dead by Daylight is a case, and now we're getting to more discussion than hot topic. But since we're talking about it, Dead by Daylight is more of a case where the game in itself it creates a lot of controversy because it's a asymmetrical, right? The the format of it already creates some sort of competition between survivors and killers simply because that's the nature of it. One side likes to play survivor, one side likes to play killer. So they naturally defend those sides, right? Obviously, there's the players who play both sides, right? But even those players, they might have a preference,
See,
right?
I always played both sides, and I always thought that playing Survivor was infinitely fun than playing Killer, because playing Killer it's almost miserable because
But
survivors
why?
were so favored.
Right. So I was just getting to that. Why is it more fun? Because you don't have to think as much. You can just run around and you know
Here's the take
Yeah.
about Dead by
do whatever.
Daylight for you. There should
Mm.
not be any online multiplayer in that game. There should
Okay,
only
that's me.
be private matches that you can host online. No publics. None at all.
No, but
You
that
have
would
to
just
queue
kill
up
the
with
game.
friends. No, I don't care. I don't care. The only time I've ever had fun playing Dead by Daylight, and this is like, I obviously don't care if you play online multiplayer. But the only time that I've ever had fun playing Dead by Daylight is playing only with friends, and in as well as when one of my friends is the killer. That's the only time I've ever had fun.
Um, I don't know if I completely agree with it because I've played a lot of Dead by Daylight in my life. Always as killer, and I've always had a ton of fun with it. But I've also noticed that again, the same topic I was talking about, like it creates a lot of conflict between society.
Yeah.
There's a lot of discussion, there's a lot of toxicity, and I was
Oh
just
yeah. Because the
there's
most enjoyable moments of the game are Survivor, and you're just fucking with the killer. If you're a survivor that can mentally fuck the killer, it's so much fun.
Mm.
But then your pleasure is founded off pissing off someone else.
and if you are in the Dead by Daylight scene or like playing it consistently and whatnot, every week or so, you know that there's always a video about someone releasing the current state of DBD, and it's always the same fucking topic. It's always the same fucking shit.
Dude, I've seen so many killer tier lists, and all of them are wrong, except for on Starva.
Yeah, but even Odds, he has some very radical statements. I like Odds though. I mostly agree
He's
with
mostly based in Red Pilled, though.
him. The True Talent. Do you know True Talent?
Dude, I love I love True Talent. I I can't stand Tide Time. Tide Time makes me suicidal.
Tide Time,
Jesus.
Tide Time DVD,
Uh-huh.
Tide Time with Y. So let me see. I don't
You've
know him
never
by
seen it.
name. Not by name. Let me see.
He got like bullied off the platform like 2 years ago, and then he
Oh
came
yeah, yeah,
back.
yeah. I know who he is.
Yeah, he's insufferable. Another hot take. We didn't get this, but talking about shitty online experiences made me think of this game. Rockstar sucks, and the gaming developer company Rockstar is actually the most overrated piece of dog shit. They take forever to pump out mid-ass games. They make everything money based, so it's all based on microtransactions. And when you finally work hard enough to get your sell to make you actually make profit in GTA 5, for example, another player can come and ruin all of it, and they get when you would have had like a 1.5 million stake, and they get 20,000, and they still fucking do it. Rockstar actually has these shitty.
All right.
All right. Well,
Listen, I will agree with you to an extent in the overrated part, but not because of Rockstar. GTA. GTA is overrated. No,
ooh.
I think GTA is overrated. Now, I can't say Rockstar is overrated simply because they have made Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, and it had the worst online experience ever.
Again, I really don't care. I play a single player. It's a phenomenal
fair.
game. Phenomenal game. Which, by the way, I have to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 1 is phenomenal.
Yeah. Next topic.
All right. We'll do a couple more. We won't do the full thing here.
Yeah.
But the next one is fast food. So any
hot take this-
bait on fast food that you guys have?
Burger King is far better than McDonald's.
I was actually about to say that Burger King has a more enjoyable burger than McDonald's does.
Okay. All right. What about it is more enjoyable?
The burger actually tastes somewhat like meat. McDonald's is so
Oh, I
identifiably
have another one. I have another one.
preservatives.
Um, Wingstop is far and far away the best chicken place.
Ooh.
I disagree.
To me, it's actually not close.
Wingstop has better wings than Buffalo Wild Wings.
Listen, call me baby. I don't care what you say. Okay, when it comes to food, I eat anything.
Baby.
But when it comes to chicken, I prefer boneless over anything, bro.
That's fine, dude.
I'm just saying because a lot of people clown on boneless. Listen, I'm eating boneless any day, bro.
Bro, everyone wants to talk about Popeye's chicken sandwich, Burger King's chicken sandwich, Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich,
Wendy's.
Wendy's chicken sandwich. Everyone wants to talk about all these chicken sandwiches, but they will never compare to the McCrispy at McDonald's.
We were just talking about how Burger King is better.
Burgers. I said they're burgers.
Okay.
I'm a fanboy for the McDonald's McCrispy, bro.
All right.
My girlfriend's smiling in the kitchen, laughing at that because she knows it's true.
Very nice. I've got one that will upset any West Coast viewers.
Oh, In
who
and
might be
Out is
listening in.
overrated as fuck.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was
You're gonna
gonna say,
upset them.
yeah, because it's bait. I'm trying to bait them into getting upset. Yeah,
You're gonna upset me.
yeah, maybe. In and Out is complete garbage.
Oh my! Get out of here!
It is such a shitty establishment overall.
Get out of here!
The reason their prices are cheap is because the quality of the food is cheap and dog shit. Their whole gimmick about secret menu items is fucking ridiculous. Just expand your menu, you dumb fucks.
That I agree with.
Okay?
That I agree with.
Don't stop being pretentious little douchebags. You and your West Coast. Oh man, we got secret menu items. Okay, who gives a shit? Now all the people who come in from from other places to the West Coast have no goddamn idea what you serve because you have 3 things on your menu. Fuck off. Okay? That's one thing. Then how about these goddamn fries, man?
They're so bad.
And also, you know what? Milkshakes? Really? That's your calling card here? And you only do chocolate, vanilla, strawberry? Fuck off. Okay, I don't care. In and Out, super trash, garbage. I wish they went bankrupt.
Oh my god!
Animal style.
See, that's bait for you guys. I didn't believe a single word I said.
Oh, I was about to add. Let me add on to it.
You know when I had
style?
you. You know when I had you, Anthony.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I had you when you were talking about the gimmick of being from the West Coast. Yeah, this guy's lying on his ass. This guy's lying on his ass.
Yeah, Animal Style is a shitty ass gimmick, and it doesn't even make the fries that are terrible taste better. It just makes them taste different. Still
Okay.
shitty.
I mean, that's just your take, though. Are you trying to bait someone? All right.
I mean, that's not my take. That's not my take. I like Animal Style.
Oh, so you got me with that one. See, well done. All right.
Jacob be freaky.
Any other
like Animal Style?
Any other fast food baits?
Yeah, I already talked about it. Wingstop is the best.
Well, the
chicken
problem is
place.
all my good fast food is local. So
Yeah,
cane sauce, big dumbest gimmick. If your chicken needs sauce to taste good, it's not good.
Oh, you're capping.
There you go. You got Barufi. Very nice. All right.
Yeah,
See, this is a fun segment.
I like it.
All right, we'll do one more, and we'll see what Barufi has to say about. Well, I want to hear your bait for this too, Jacob.
Yes.
Okay.
Country music.
I think it's the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
How is that bait?
Because I don't think not a single person in this world other than my girlfriend likes it.
Yeah, but no one's gonna
Uh,
be like, "You
I
fucking
love
idiot."
country.
Yeah,
Dude,
but the people who don't like country music will call me a fucking idiot.
see, I
Uh,
listen to Red Dirt Country. Morgan Wallen is a dumb, phony, pretty boy. He My Little Pony ass music. He sings rap pop music, and he isn't. Luke Combs is a big, fat, overweight piece of shit. His relationship with his wife is overstated in his song. He only sings about her and beer. It's fucking annoying and it's overdone. And if you listen to
About
Luke
beer?
Bryan or Florida Georgia Line, you don't know anything about country, and you want to be a fit-in cowboy who thinks down in the South. And yeah, nobody likes you. You probably wear pink boots when nobody's looking.
oh my god.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't like country music, right? But it's hard for me to bait it. I'll think of something, right? But it's because Anthony and Jacob, you guys don't know what Brazilian country sounds like. And if you guys listen to Brazilian
Here
country,
he goes again, making everything about Brazil.
no, you don't understand. You don't understand. It's because you guys think you've seen hell, and I've been in hell. Okay,
Okay. All right.
there's a difference there. I've learned to appreciate country, not just
I've
because.
seen Beyblade Metal Masters. I know all about Brazil's ghetto.
Okay, I mean Brazil's really. Speaking of Brazil, people really thought that the Brazil game that the Eagles couldn't wear green because of gangs, right? Like I was reading about it earlier this week. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But anyways, a hot take on country. I think the lyrics are super superficial. It's always the same shit. It's fucking woman, red truck, horse, yeehaw. Like, I'm sick of it, bro.
You don't even listen to country.
Even their cups are red solo.
Yeah.
uh,
Good bait.
You gotta
Good
listen
bait.
to
Jacob,
you
I
gotta
haven't listened.
listen
Jacob, I listened to a decent amount of country. My girl puts it sometimes in the car.
you gotta listen to Boy Like Me by Chris Colston.
Okay, boy like me is crazy, bro.
Well, no, it's okay, you listen to the title and you think, but it's talking about how he's thankful to God for having this baby on the way.
Hmm.
And it's a song that he wrote out to his now daughter.
Is there a red truck involved? There's
No.
always there's always a red truck involved.
No, but part of the song is that he's taking down the the buckshot that he killed, like a buck, a duck, and a bass on the wall. He's moving them down to the shed, and the room down the hall is set up for the baby.
Kind of cute.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
disagree.
song.
I
That's why I
completely
recommended
disagree.
it.
It's just pandering.
Yeah,
Okay,
tampering, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Tampering.
We're an
Yeah.
my favorite
anti-tampering
country
podcast.
artist of all time. His name is Josh Abbott. He
Oh,
cheated on his wife and wrote a song called Amnesia about how he wishes he could just forget it because
what a
drinking
bum!
away the pain than if he
What
just didn't
a
have a memory.
what a bum! This has
Damn.
to be the lowest someone can get.
My girlfriend actually really likes Josh Abbott, and this is she just looked at me in shock.
Damn. She didn't know. The parasocial relationships. I'm telling you. All right. Okay. I think that was a fun
How
little.
do you? Isn't it counterintuitive to be a country artist and to be cheating on your significant other? Like, isn't that what country is about?
Cheating?
No. The opposite of cheating, right?
Homemaking? You
Uh,
think that's what the country's about?
country is
Maybe.
really about alcoholism.
Yeah, it's about getting
It's
drunk with
it's
the
heavy.
boys.
Okay, listen. I don't know if you guys are listening to the Texas country shit or something, but that's what it sounds like.
You know,
Wait, I didn't hear your opinion on this because I think Broofy cut me off. But what was your thought when I said Lego Star enjoyable than Lord of the Rings?
I love
You
Lego Star
dumb.
Wars,
Based.
of course. Everything about me is based. I mean, come on.
True, you're always right, as long as it's not about the Vikings.
Yeah. All right, here we go. The first one we're gonna do is frozen foods.
I need to get the
I have a
1-1.
comment. I have a comment.
Sure.
I just made some quick research just to have more ideas in mind for frozen foods, right? And I
Yes.
come across a subreddit called Frozen Dinners.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
there is a subreddit.
What the fuck am I looking at? Like,
Oh no. Is it top all time or?
no, just like people go in here and really do this shit.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Dude, this protein chicken buffalo mac that I got, fire. It only cost me $8 and it only has 20.
Yep, true.
Unbelievable.
Based. All right,
Look at
here we
the
go.
ratings.
I'm gonna do the spinner wheel to determine
I need
who
the
gets the
1-1.
first overall.
If I don't get the 1-1, I'm cooked. No!
Let's go.
Fuck.
But you don't know. Maybe I don't take what you're thinking about.
Dude, if you don't take what I'm thinking, you're objectively wrong.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll see about that. Remove mine. And here we go. Ooh,
Man.
1-2.
Hopefully you fumble this.
All right. Jacob. Do I do one in between? Yeah. All right. And now we'll do the order for the next one after. Okay. With the 1-1, man, it's between two for me. I wish I could get them both. I don't think the second one's going to wrap around to me. So I'm going to take pizza rolls.
Ooh.
I think they're just a classic staple of the frozen foods. You get all your food groups, you know.
See, I had this debate with my coworker, and the debate was, are pizza rolls better than just frozen pizza? And they're not. So just give me frozen pizza.
Oh, that. I mean, I'll give it to you, but
How do you not take pizza with a 1-1?
because I'm not thinking of pizza as a frozen food. That's why I know. That's why I said I'm gonna give it to him, but I wasn't thinking of pizza as a
Okay.
frozen food item.
Can I say?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask a question. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I do. Well,
Let's hear it.
my question is frozen shrimp counted? Is that?
No,
He's like, if I make shrimp tacos out of,
no.
can I count that?
I can
Okay.
get chicken out of my freezer right now. That's not frozen. That's not frozen food.
Okay, so
like-
give me beef and broccoli.
Okay, like in a bowl or whatever.
Yeah, and a bowl with rice,
Yeah.
maybe.
Beth.
It's Beth.
Beth and Brickley.
Okay.
Few options here, but I will take the mozzarella sticks.
Fuck!
Oh, good pick.
God damn it!
I wasn't taking that, but good pick.
Damn it, man!
Anthony was aiming for
Man,
it.
maybe the other one will fall to me. I'll get
Give
both
me
of my.
Stouffer's lasagna.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so
damn.
he's doing full meals out here. I did not go full meal route with my preparation for this. I mean, whatever. However you define full meal, but okay, that's totally fine.
What the fuck? There's frozen Crunchwrap Supremes.
All right. I mean,
Sorry, I just saw that.
I mean, you could buy White Castle burgers. It's not
Yeah,
that
I
crazy.
do, and they're really good.
Okay, well, maybe you'll pick them next. I can't. I'm a little surprised that these fell to me. I'm gonna take them. I like them, but partially for the meme as well. The Dino Nugs.
The Dino Nuggies.
And then man, you really can't go wrong with a good corn dog either. So I'm gonna
Ooh.
take a corn dog next.
That's
and
a good pick.
I feel really good about that wrap around there.
I thought you were gonna snipe me here, but luckily it didn't get picked. I'm gonna take taquitos.
Damn it! Oh man, I thought that would be a really big sleeper in this draft. Oh, I love a good taquito as well.
Yeah,
I do.
give
I think they're
me-
perfect.
I'll just take some mac and cheese here.
Okay.
Is that really frozen though?
They do
I mean,
frozen mac and cheese
they're
protein bowls.
frozen.
Okay,
Yeah,
I guess so. I
definitely.
usually don't eat it that way, but sure.
And I would take orange chicken.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
This is hard because there's still spooky ghost nuggets left. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's hard because hot pockets are, but that's not what I want.
You
I'm
already
gonna go
kind of
ahead and
have you have pizza already
Man,
too.
I
You
could
know.
have I could have
yeah.
picked hot pockets. I could have
I'm
picked.
gonna take hash browns here
Okay. All right. I dig
because I
that.
know what I want in the 5th round. And I don't think you're taking it.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm doing a little bit of a theme with mine, kind of trying to.
Yeah, you're doing party
There's still-
foods.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So with my next two, man, it's tough leaving these other ones off, but I'm gonna select these two. I'm gonna take cheese curds,
Good pick.
and I'm gonna take
That's a
curly
good-
fries.
From the frozen Arby's curly fries.
Yeah, but any curly fry, really. It's hard to mess up curly fries.
True. See, this is where I don't think you thought about the GD frozen breakfast sandwiches.
Well, again, like I said, I
Ooh.
wasn't going for like a full meal thing with each pick, like you did with pizza and lasagna. But
I mean,
okay,
I got taquitos and hash browns.
are they like breakfast burritos? Right?
No, they're like muffins with sausage and cheese.
Okay,
Sometimes
just
egg.
I'm just gonna say breakfast bowl. For
Sandwich.
this. Oh, okay, it is a sandwich.
It has a biscuit.
I don't.
Ruby knows
That
what I'm
doesn't.
talking about.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get that, but that doesn't. Just because you say it has a biscuit doesn't mean it's on a biscuit.
I said breakfast sandwich.
I didn't hear you. Relax.
If you look
Yeah.
up Jimmy Dean, you'll see it.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't think I. They don't only make sandwiches, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, my pick would be tequeños, the Venezuelan snack. T
Like that.
yep, perfect, but not an A, an E. Tequeños, not
You
T.
can't
Oh, okay,
backspace
okay.
it.
Tequeños,
Oh wait, you
perfect.
can.
Yeah, if you double click on it.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
And unironically, honestly, it probably doesn't affect your list too much. But tequeños is probably my favorite out of everything here, but I just knew you guys wouldn't pick it.
Because we don't know what the fuck it
Mhm.
is.
Yep.
Cool though. Yeah. I'm happy with mine.
I,
Hot
mean,
Pockets going undrafted is respectable.
Yep. Hop. No, it's
But
not.
also,
it's
Broofy doesn't have a single pizza.
yeah.
I feel like that's a bit
No.
absurd.
Hot,
And he has two like Asian bowls, Asian themed bowls. Beef and broccoli
Yeah.
bowl and then orange chicken bowl.
Pretty
I-
cringe.
And then mac and cheese. All right.
Hot Pockets going undrafted is respectful. It's fine. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not taking another one after I took pizza rolls. I prefer
Yeah.
pizza rolls. And then Jacob just says pizza and lasagna for that matter. So
Yeah.
it's not that crazy if you didn't take it. So, oh well. If you're a Hot Pockets fan, you can suck it.
Aw.
Anyway.
Dude, specifically DiGiorno frozen pizza.
All right. So for for my picks, my selections were I started with the 1-1, so I took pizza rolls, and then round 2 and 3 I took dino nuggets and corn dogs, and then rounds 4 and 5 I took cheese curds and curly fries. Jacob took pizza with his first round pick, then lasagna with his second, taquitos with his third, hash browns with his fourth, and a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich with his fifth. And then Vitor took with his first round pick and then second round wraparound beef and broccoli bowl, mozzarella sticks. Then third and fourth rounds, he took mac and cheese and an orange chicken bowl. And then in round 5, he took tequeños, which is a authentic Brazilian snack.
Venezuelan.
Okay.
Yes.
Very
yes.
nice. All right. Fun draft.
Beautiful.
It's always fun to do the food ones every once in a while. Nice breath of fresh air.
Yes.
But now we've moved
Oh,
on
I need the 1-1. I need
to
the
our
1-1.
final
Are we
draft
gonna
here.
do superheroes based off likability or
Mm,
strength?
how much you prefer? How much you like them? No.
Yeah, it's favorite superheroes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go with the spinner. Jacob with
Let's
the 1-1.
go.
God fucking damn.
It's
You can-
okay. You're probably
you
getting
can-
what you want.
You can go suck a dick, bro.
I kind of wanted to pick 3 because I don't think that my guy is gonna last to pick 6.
We'll take a pick 1 then.
Go.
But he's not a 1-1 type.
All right. And we have our order decided now. Vitor, you're going to pick second, and then I'm going to pick third.
See, there's so many avenues I can go down with pick.
You do. You
But-
have a wealth of options here.
I think I gotta go the Jared Leto Joker. I'm just
No
kidding.
shot.
Give me the Christian Bateman Batman.
Christian Bale, but you're
Christian
just
Bale,
you're
yeah.
just going to get Batman.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah,
a Batman. We're just doing the superheroes, not the acting.
And
or-
of course, he picks the
movies.
one that I won. Obviously, right?
I mean, that's probably everyone's 1-1, if we're being real.
Wow.
So you shouldn't be too upset about that. You should be prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I have to sit here and think because I'm not as big on superheroes as you guys are. So
I'm not the
which,
biggest
I
superhero
guy
think you're
either,
gonna
but-
snipe my pick too.
it's not as automatic for me.
I think
I
there's a
have my
clear one
favorites.
too. There's
I
an
will-
obvious one too, in my opinion.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's the other rich
there's a
asshole.
few- Okay, I
No,
wasn't-
absolutely not.
I was not going that route. It is not that guy.
You're
by the
fucking
way.
crazy.
It's not that guy. I will go with Spider-Man for this one.
Damn it! No! Yeah, that's the obvious second
Yeah.
overall. Obvious. Obvious.
There
Now
are
you're gonna take
definitely-
Iron Man.
I'm just
No.
being strategic, by the way, Anthony, because there's definitely one or two that I prefer over.
Really? What? What did you do? I could have had him.
For the love of the game.
Well, for the love of the game, and two because I do like Spider-Man. It's not like I dislike him.
Oh man, I would have creamed if I
Come on,
Got
Anthony,
got
take the
Spider-Man
Tom
1-3.
Take the Tom Hardy Venom, bro.
That's not a hero. Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the Hulk,
Okay.
iconic Marvel hero before the movies, which turned in Iron Man, which was a B superhero for them, into an A-lister and put Hulk in the back burner. Hulk is awesome. This is where it gets tough now for me, because I could go more niche stuff that I really like, or I should take a staple. We're gonna, since it's round 2 still, we're gonna take another staple of Marvel, and this is the big 3 of Marvel here: Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine.
Okay. I don't hate that.
There's a guy here that probably shouldn't be available. There's
Yeah.
two guys. There's two guys that probably shouldn't be available. But I prefer one over the other. So I will get the Flash.
Oh.
Okay.
I wasn't
Solid.
taking the Flash. So you could have got him in pick 3.
Okay.
I think I can get my niche guy in round 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take Iron Man and Thor.
Man,
I will for sure have my niche guy in round 5. Okay. So I mean, even if I took the other guy, then the other one would have fallen to me. So I'll take Superman.
okay.
I was never taking Superman.
He eventually had to come off. Imagine if Superman wasn't on this draft. That
I
would be
wouldn't
wild.
have picked him.
Okay, I have my next two.
Man, this is a little bit of a tough spot for me now. Honestly, even though I'm not a big Superman guy either, if he would have fallen to me here, it would be awesome. I think they might be too iconic to leave off, and I do want a DC character. Man, this is a tough one. Okay, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna pick Wonder Woman here.
Okay.
Okay.
Please don't take my person.
I'm
And
taking your
then
person if he doesn't take it.
what do we think about stuff that isn't like, outwardly superhero? Like,
Go
because
for
Mm,
it.
technically Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a
I fuck
comic
with it.
book,
I
What do we
fuck,
think?
Go for it.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. I can't take all of them, so I'm gonna take Raphael because he's the most.
No, Michelangelo, man.
No,
I'm a Donatello
I
guy.
look.
No, Michelangelo.
I know it's boring. I like Leo the most, but I think Raphael's probably the most layered and best one. So I'm gonna take Raphael.
I like Michelangelo. Okay, I'll take Aquaman.
All right, you can have him.
That was not. Yeah, I also wasn't
I
taking
don't
him.
fuck with Aquaman.
Yeah.
All right,
You
this is
guys
my
are.
niche guy who I really wanted that I'm glad you guys didn't take. Give me Doctor Strange.
Okay,
That is good. Yeah, that is really good.
I don't.
Uh,
It's not niche anymore, but certainly back then it was.
I'm saying it's not one of the like headliners.
Nah,
Sure.
because you haven't seen mine yet.
And now Anthony's kind of opened a door because
Yes, go that way. Agent K from Men in Black.
definitely not who I was thinking of.
Oh,
Um,
Madam Web.
fuck. No.
Man,
Do I
there's some
do
really
it?
good. There's some
Do I
really good
do
ones.
it? Give me Optimus Prime.
Ooh. Hmm.
Do you not like that?
I guess we allowed Raphael, so we'll allow it. Good
We're allowed
pick.
to. I think it's fine.
I would have picked Bumblebee earlier, though. I guess.
I'm honestly between two guys, and I'm really sad I have to leave one out. But I will take Professor X.
Yeah, that was gonna be the last one I took here.
I was
So
either
good
between
pick.
Professor X or Green Lantern.
Not a Green Lantern guy. I'm not a big fan.
Me
I
neither.
think I think he's so slept on.
Um, shoot. Now I'm. I mean, fuck. I don't want to take another Marvel guy here, but
Oh fuck! Can I go back?
you're not gonna take Optimus Prime.
No.
What? Depends on if I was gonna take him. Go ahead.
No, I want to hear what you were gonna say.
Well, I'm still considering a couple guys.
I was gonna take Omni Man.
I was not gonna do that. If you want Omni Man that bad, I'll give him to you.
I want Omni Man.
Wait, no,
Okay.
I want Omni Man. I'm kidding.
Man, this is a really tough spot for me.
I need to rewatch Invincible. That show is so fucking funny.
Because we're at I could really get wacky here if I wanted to.
No
You
Captain
could
America,
take
by the way.
E-Man,
Yeah.
Mr. Incredible.
This is a tough one.
Hercules.
Okay. Because it's another sleeper pick, I don't want another Marvel guy. And I love this movie. We're gonna go with David Dunn from Unbreakable.
I haven't seen it.
Fantastic film. Maybe I'll have you guys watch it at some point.
I'm excited to see the graphic for this one.
Yeah, this should be a fun graphic. Yeah. Unconventional toward the end, maybe. I don't know how other people would do it, but I'm happy with my guys, I guess. Jacob had the 1-1. He selected Batman. Then in rounds 2 and
Obviously.
3, took Iron Man and Thor. Then in rounds 4 and 5, he took Doctor Strange and Omni Man. Vitor had the 1-2, so he took Spider Man. Then in round 2, he took The Flash. In round 3, Superman. Round 4, Aquaman. And in round 5, Professor X.
I think it's kind of a fumble not having Spider-Man and Iron Man because of the partnership.
you're only going off the films though for that
Yeah,
partnership.
well,
That's very
yeah.
much yeah.
I know nothing about the comics,
There
so
you go. That's why you thought Iron Man was a super high up option. He was legitimately before the MCU. He was a B-list superhero for them.
I don't doubt it. I mean, he doesn't have a superpower.
And then for my picks, two unconventional picks at the end there, but I had Hulk round 1, in round 2 Wolverine, in round 3 Wonder Woman, in round 4 Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then round 5 David Dunn from Unbreakable. Very
Good
cool.
job, boys.
Fun draft.
I took a 5-hour energy to get through this. I did not expect to use all of it.
Jesus.
What?
I'm just nothing.
Did you see what I cooked? Because like, I had to clean the kitchen before the pot.
Yeah.
He bro did cook. He did.
Bro, definitely.
Thanks. I didn't even get the Facebook credit that I thought I would get. My dad didn't comment, so waste of time.
Damn.
I
That's too
know.
bad. He's posting for validation on Facebook, everybody. Who's the real loser? All right.
Dude.
Is there anything else we'd like to add before we wrap up here?
No, I think this was a great episode, boys.
I
Yeah.
just had the better or worse segment, but I guess we could leave that for
We could always do
but I
that
think-
next week. Yeah.
no problem at all.
Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
we have plenty of content for next week. We definitely filled our time slot today.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Honestly, I kind of recommend cutting this into 2 episodes.
I might do that. We'll see what happens. But anyway, regardless, thanks everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate all the support.
Sure.
Please, if you find any of this at all entertaining, consider subscribing or following or all the above, really. Just show your support. We'd really appreciate it. And it'll help the growth of the podcast if you guys share it. Anyway, thanks, boys. Everyone have a good night.
Yeah.